afternoon baseball here on the show. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Aaron Nola gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher. And if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
Ozzie Albies is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
First pitch, 3:05.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Not an altogether bad afternoon for baseball. 54 degrees here at first pitch. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Again, a 1-2.
Now this guy's a grinder, fouls off good pitches, and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
High in the air out to center field. Hazlett is camped under this one. One down.
Batting second.
And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that can sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this done.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the change of El Cambio. Listen,
First base,
you
number
keep
5.
that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there. Usually, hitters, they don't stand a chance.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. This is to right field and deep for Freeman. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Acuna digs in now.
The center fielder.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Pitch on the way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Atlanta.
I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in.
That brings up Alec Bohm. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading up
first.
for the Phillies, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Now here it comes.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
3-0 now. And that's finally over for a strike.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Full count, 3-2.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Batting second.
One out, bases empty, and Adam Hazley digs in now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Soroka offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Again, he sends it out of play.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Acuna is there, 2 gone.
Batting third.
With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Bryce Harper is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 1-0. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies down in order. They trail this one 1-0. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. His past line against Aaron Nola. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's also hit 3 home runs. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. There he goes. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. Here now the 2-2. is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
To the plate now, Austin Riley. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
The set and the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball two.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
Ozuna leads off first with one away. Hit out towards second. Segura to his left. He's there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Braves go down without a whimper here. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Freeman onto the grass. That's a hit. Their first of the new season.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Andrew McCutchen.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
A runner at first with no outs here. In there for a called strike. 3-2 now.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Now the 3-2 pitch. McCutchen will take one that misses. It's ball four.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Here's Didi Gregorius trying here to plate the tying run from second. First delivery to him. sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Pache is there and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's shine the light on Marcell Ozuna. Another one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Batting it.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Potential tying run for him at third base. First pitch coming. Here it is.
34 pitches for him to an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Fouled off. Here's the 1-1. 1-2.
Count 1-2.
A ball and 2 strikes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more on opening day after this. Into the box, Christian Pache. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
The right fielder, Christian.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Pache is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
plate, Mike Soroka. As he'll take a look at ball one. Two and 0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Down low, and the clock thickens here, 3 and 0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Now the 3 and 0 offering. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Stepping in next, Ozzie Albies. He flew out in his last debut. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Soroka, base runner at first with 1 out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Next, it'll be Dansby Swanson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he fouls this one off. Full count, here it comes. And another foul ball. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping in once again is Freddie Freeman, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Comes set. The 0-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The set and the 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Harper giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Aaron Nola, and they could use a spark from him here.
The pitcher, Aaron.
First delivery to him.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-1 to count. Now here's the pitch. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And stepping in, Alec Bohm. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now the first pitch. Now the 1-0. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. And that's the second out.
Now back, the center fielder, Adam Paisley.
2 down, no one on base. And Adam Paisley digs in now. First offering.
Hey!
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Freeman will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna.
13. Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Paisley has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
So next to bat will be Marcell Ozuna. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The pitch. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Oh, that's off.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Shot here out towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement?
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading up for the Phillies, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper.
We got a ball, 1 strike. Ball, back up.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Hit down the line at first. And it's fouled away. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. 2 are gone in the Philly fourth. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. This is line to left. Ozuna able to track it down for the 3rd out. Phillies down in order. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Austin Riley. Now the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Here comes the 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
The batter will be Christian Pache. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate is going to look a foot outside.
The 3-1 pitch. He swung on and missed. A full count now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
So now to the plate, Mike Soroka, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throws there at first, so the error doesn't hurt him on the scoreboard as the inning is over. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. Atlanta leads it 1-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Way to go.
Thank you, Heidi. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Standing in now JT Realmuto.
JT.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Struck out in his first at-bat. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Segura.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. First pitch of the AB now. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 2-1 is a missed drag bunt attempt for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. So a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit hard to the right side, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup?
Now
Even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days, you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
At the plate now, Aaron Nola. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with 1 gone as he puts this one down. 1 there. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Up next to Philadelphia.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
To the plate now, Alec Bohm. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and he pops him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ozuna on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. Through 5 innings, all even now at 1-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
First offering on its way. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So next to hit is Freddie Freeman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Ball.
2-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. No hits to this point. First offering. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's right on the money, and Real Muto got him.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Braves go down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Adam Hazley.
Adam Hazley.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. On its way is pitch number 75. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Here comes the 1-2. It's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Bryce.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Three and 0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Rhys Hoskins is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And he's safe.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed it, coach. You can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work it. They found the hole.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Double play, and that'll end the inning. That's how you roll it. 5-4-3. A double play sends us to break. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Come on, Phillies, let's go!
Here's the first pitch.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. D-Row, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
The 3-2 one more time.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Once again, a 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is McCutchen. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Next to bat for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
That's wide, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Hector Neris is out from the bullpen now, as he'll get the call here on opening day. Austin Riley will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch.
That's outside.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
And he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer?
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Now batting.
Next to stand in is Christian Pache. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Two and two. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. McCutchen going back. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. And good for him. Christian Pache has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
The pitcher, number 40, Mike Soroka.
Into the box now, Mike Soroka. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Comes set with the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 3-1 Atlanta.
Your
Luke
attention,
Jackson
please.
is out from the
Now
bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening
Number
day.
77, Luke Jackson.
Didi Gregorius will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
That's lifted the other way out to left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
At the plate now is JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line hard to center field. Acuna is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
That's one of those tough outs that will drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation. Gene
Segura standing in. This He'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Grounded back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you get a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AP. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Ronald Torreyes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. One and one, here it is. Hit to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. The hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that. But the one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down and mountain dry base hits the other way.
Now into the box, Alec Bohm. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the AB now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Here comes the 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Segura at second. Torreyes at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit down the third baseline. Well, this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. That's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Phillies leave a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1.
For the brethren. The brethren. I got my blessing.
David Hale is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 41, David Hale.
Ready to begin the 8th. second baseman, Ozzie
The
Albies.
second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record
Now
the out.
batting, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First delivery to him. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period, the end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna. This is foul right side. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Short, hit hard. And nothing will come of a 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. A.J. Minter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 33, A.J. Minter.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and Adam Hazley digs in now.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder,
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. That evens it up 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Bouncer up the middle. Swanson picks it up. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Next to dig in, Rhys Hoskins. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set and the pitch.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike. Now a flare out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's
Now
his
back,
third single
fielder,
of the game, D-Row.
Andrew
3 for 4. Not a bad game.
McCutchen.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Andrew McCutchen is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. So kicking off the top of the 9th is Marcell Ozuna, trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud. Hit hard to the right side. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. Ozuna stands at second with no outs. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Big at bat now, and here is Austin Riley, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A man at third with one away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. 1 out and a runner on third. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. He'll try again, 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get to Chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Here now the 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Bouncer to the left side, reined in on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Pache.
So now to the plate, Christian Pache is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. And tack on 1 more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Now
hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
I got to count 2 and 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 2-2. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out.
The batter, number 1.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1.
Whoa, man.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Very high, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Braves will settle for just the 1.
You gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That's my...
Will Smith enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 51, Will Smith.
So stepping in is Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Not impossible, but improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for them.
0-1 the count. And it's fouled away. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Fouled away. Now another 1-2.
Whoa, that's out.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Fouled off. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. His career line against Will Smith, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. 1 out, nobody on. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ozuna giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Segura.
Next to the plate for the Phillies, Gene Segura. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the AB now. Ball 1.
Outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close. It's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Nope, upstairs.
I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
3-1, here it is. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Scott Kingery will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, Scott Kingery.
First delivery to him. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0. Segura is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Philly down to their last strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Albies scoops it up onto first, and that's your ball game.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Braves jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Mike Soroka gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Aaron Nola pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Will Smith earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Just letting it go. I'd have been wrong before, but the fact it wasn't that long ago. I even hit the bottom low with